Hey, what's up, everyone? And thank you for joining my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you how to discover if the government buys your services. And I know that, there's been a few of you that's been inquiring about, well, what is government contracting and how do I know if the government buys what what I sell, my service, my product or whatever. So today I'm going to do a quick live training on where to go to discover if the government buys what you sell, you guys. And I'm going to show you two simple steps that you can take, right? Two steps that you can take to discover if the government buys from your service. If you want to know more on how to position your business to go ahead and get some of these dollars that's on the table, then you're going to go to qualifyforgovernmentcontracts.com. Again, that's qualifyforgovernmentcontracts.com. If you're new to my channel, I'm Carwana D. I'm a business growth strategist. I teach women and minority small business owners how to grow their business with government contracts so they can have consistent, sustainable income for their business. You guys, it's nothing like inconsistency, right? It's nothing like having inconsistent days, business days. And right now, especially with everything that's going on right now, you want to have something that's going to be stable. Okay. Something that sustains you over the next couple years. And this is the way to do it. So today you're going to learn how to discover if the government buys your service. Y'all ready for this? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my screen. So it is usaspending.gov. So I hope you guys can see my screen. I'm going to try to move myself out the way. Excuse me. So, okay. So we go to usaspending.gov. You guys, this is a federal website. This is the federal government dollars. They show you what they're spending, how much they spend, why they're spending it, who they're spending it to, all that stuff. So anyway, usaspending.gov, and go to the front so you guys can see what they spent last year. The last fiscal year in 2019, the government spent $4.45 trillion, you guys. So this is why I call this the $1 trillion secret to government contracts. Do they buy services? Yes. Do they buy products? Yes. Chances are they're going to be buying what you sell as well. Okay, so the first step you take is to go do an advanced search, you guys. And I always, recommend that you search, what has been spent for the last two fiscal years, right? The last two fiscal years of 2019 and 2018. Okay, and then we go down to next code, right? And then put in what you do. And I'm going to show you a couple different services that I normally run across from small business owners, right? Starting with marketing, right? So this could be social media marketing, advertising, marketing, consulting, all of that, all of those things that play a role in marketing services. So if you have a marketing service based business, then this is what the government is spending on the type of services that you provide, right? Y'all ready to see these numbers? All right, so we're going to go over here. For 2018, $192 million. You guys, that's almost $200 million, right? So you're in a multi-million-dollar business if you do marketing, okay? And we're not talking marketing for small businesses, marketing for individuals. You can do that too, but getting in the real game to where you get those consistent contracts and consistent dollars and consistent income, this is where you do it. And so if there's $192 million on the table, don't you want to put yourself in the way of that? Okay. That is a question that you must ask. And that's in 2018. So in 2019, $230 million in marketing services. All right. So because I like to, in particular, take a look at, well, what is being spent for minority-based businesses and women-owned business? I want to break that down. So I'm going to go over here on the recipient type and click on minority-owned and woman-owned business and just kind of refresh the numbers, right? All right, so those numbers have refreshed. Out of the 200 million, 48 million in 2018 and 71 million in 2019. Those are big dollars that's going to women and minority small business owners, right? I'm showing you guys, this is the real data. I'm showing you the numbers. Anyway, so that is just for marketing services, you guys. And to take it a step a little bit further, and I'm going to show you some other industries, and you can actually take this tool and look for yourself. But I'm going to show you like under the table area. These are the women and minority small business owners that's getting the contracts, you guys. So you want to know who are the players in the game. If your business is not on this list, or even on the sub list of some of these companies, then you're missing out. You're leaving money on the table. But even just to look at the award amounts, you guys, $12 million. And this is a 5-year contract. So that's when I say consistency, right? Because we're not one-offs. We're not talking about one-offs, and there may be some chances to do some one-offs, but for the most part, these are 5-year contracts. If you're looking at these dates right here, most of these are 4 to 5 years. Most are 5 years, right? For 12 million. 12 million, 11 million, 10 million, you know, and so even this one is a 2-year for 5 million. If you're not getting these type of dollars to do marketing services, then this is something that you need to take a real serious look at. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to look at a couple different common services that I see come across, you know, for those who are interested in government contracts. And a lot of times people, you know, they let a little bit of a hurdle, right? Well, maybe you may not have this, or maybe you may not have that document, get in the way of these $12 million contracts, right? It's a mindset thing. And I just really want to show you, don't let a couple $100 or don't let a document that you don't have prevent you from taking your business to the next level, you guys. Right now, especially right now when it's crazy, like you could have been set up for the next 5 years and not have to worry about it, right? All right, so 2019, 2018. What other services do I see all the time, you guys? Janitorial. All right, so we're going to look at janitorial services for 2019, 2018 in general before we break it down to women and minority businesses, okay? Gathering the data. So it's gathering the data, you guys. So I know so many janitorial companies, so many cleaning services, and people who are like, oh, well, you know, does the government buy janitorial services? Yeah, absolutely. On every level of government, from local to the state to the federal, every level of government. Of course, they need agencies clean. They need their offices clean. They need transportation agencies clean. They need the buses clean. They need all of that. And you could be doing some of this work, you guys. So anyway, my computer wants to act up, so let me refresh the page here. Sometimes it does that, takes a little time to come up, but it's gathering data. So maybe there's just a lot of data to gather there. Make sure I'm still online. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to look over time, spending over time the last 2 years, 1.3 billion. So we're in the billions now, right? So you see these B's right here, that's billion. $1.3 billion in janitorial cleaning services in 2018. Okay. $1.6 billion spent on janitorial cleaning services in 2019, right? Right now, don't you think they're going to be needing a whole lot of cleaning? Absolutely. Best believe it. And I want to look up how much of those dollars out of the 1.3 and 1.6 billion went to women and minority small business owners. You guys, I'm giving you the game, right? I'm giving you the game. What you choose to do with it is up to you, right? So I'm already in position. I'm trying to help other people get into position because this is very important. And I'm passionate about sharing the information and showing other individuals, business owners, how to get started with this, you guys. So 366 million in 2018 went to women and minority small business owners, okay? 536 million in 2019 went to women and minority small business owners. Quit playing. Small business owners, you guys, we're talking about cleaning janitorial services. All right. So this is huge, right? These are the recipients, R&R, PK. Like, you can be on this list, or you can be a sub for one of these companies that's on the list. These are small businesses, no different from you, no different from you and I, right? They just put themselves in position. They see an opportunity. They put themselves in position, right? There's some who talk about it. You started a business because you wanted to be profitable. You wanted to be financial independent. This is an opportunity for you to do that, right? What are you going to let get in your way? There should be nothing. There should be nothing that you allow to let get in your way of a look at this, $52 million 7-year contract. This 2012 to 2018, how many years is that? 6. So this is like a 6-year contract for 52 million. You guys, we're talking about 1 point something million a year. All right. Over the next 6 years. So imagine if you had a contract like that already in position. Okay. Right now, you don't have to worry about nothing because you're set. Okay. These are, let me see. These are mostly 5-year contracts, 48 million, 44 million. If you're not getting these type of dollars, I can show you how, right? Right now, I just want to show you what. So, because a lot of people are like, well, what is this? And I don't understand. I'm going to show you. Like, you can see this and you can look it up yourself. All right. So here's another I want to look up. That is for janitorial. I want to look up for the last 2 years, and I just did a reset. And this is a big one. Real estate. Okay. Offices and real estate brokers, right? Agents and brokers. Agents and brokers. Like, this is like, you know, and I know real estate agents are real hustlers, right? So this is why I want to show you this. You guys are real hustlers. Let's submit my search. And this is what you're leaving on the table. Because just the same way they have buildings, agencies have buildings, okay? That is real estate. They move, they look for new buildings, they look for dirt, right, to build buildings. Like, real estate is huge. This is huge, right? So for those of you who are in real estate and, you know, slow times, there's recession, things happen, government contracting could hold you over, right, in real life. And that's as real as it gets. So in 2018, 77 million in real estate. And as you saw, there's a bunch of different subsets of real estate. This one is just for leasing offices, right? This is just leasing offices, right? 77 million in 2018, 42 million in 2019. And let's see. And as you can see, they have stuff that's specifically for nonprofits, for individuals. So you can do this as a sole prop, and for like veterans as well. So if you are a veteran and you have a business, these are contracts that are set aside for you as a business owner. So 44 million went to minority and women businesses, and 14 million. See, that's money on the table. That is money in the bank. All right. So because I'm most passionate about this particular subject, because this is what I do, I want to take a look at from 2018 to 2019 for photography services. So for those of you who are photographers, let me see, photography commercial, who are photographers that follow me, and you see what I do, and I'm always talking about, you can sell photography services to government agencies, the different types of photography services, you can sell to government. This is real. You can see it for yourself, right? So that is why I do not compete with local photographers, because I'm in a whole nother game. There's no compete. It's enough money on the table for everybody to win. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this information, you guys. So photography services in 2018, which you wouldn't even, most photographers, you don't even think about this, right? $29 million went to photographer. And this is like commercial photography. This is like headshots, maybe events, that type of stuff. 5.5 million in 2019. That is a lot of money on the table, right? So are you getting your piece of the pie? And if not, you want to go to qualifyforgovernmentcontracts.com and check out how to position your business for this, you guys. So 1.5 million went to women and minorities photographer businesses in 2018, and 1.7 went to women and minority owned businesses photographers in 2019. And like, just like real estate, there's a bunch of different subsets. So there's like aerial photography, there's architectural photography, there's a bunch of different subsets. There's school photography, where you take pictures, and there's studio photography. So it's money everywhere, you guys. But if you're not getting yourself in position to be a part of what's happening right now, I just want to invite you to take a look at Qualify for governmentcontracts.com. There's a short 17-minute video that kind of lets you know a little bit more. And I don't see my chats. I don't even know how to see my chats on here, but if there's anything in particular that you guys want to know, leave a comment, and I'll post the answer there later. But I'm trying to see if there was something else that comes across like my desk all the time. So communications, communications marketing is kind of like the same, but trucking. Okay. And this is huge, because if you go trucking, like, you'll find a lot of information, just on the internet, period, where there's like 20-year-olds starting trucking companies, snatching up $1 million contracts with the government. And it's crazy, because if young people can do it, and you're middle age or working class, whatever, you can do it too. Anybody can do this, right? You just have to have a business. Okay. So in 2019 and 2018 for trucking, And this is for those who are interested in starting your own trucking fleet or whatever. You can, even if you have one truck, you can make a lot of money if you know and understand who your client is, right? Yeah, you can do business with individuals and small businesses and like the local mom and pop stores. Yeah, don't stop doing that. But this right here, this is the gamekeeper. This is the way to really grow your business fast and to really have consistent, sustainable income and over longer periods of time. This is how you stabilize your small business, right? Build capacity and grow. So 2018. $45 million went to trucking services. And this is just one subset of a different type of trucking, right? So there's a bunch of different subset for trucking. And 20 million in 2019. So out of that, for women and minority owned business that got contracts for this, 7.3 million contractors who are women and minorities went to, got this, piece of the pie or whatever. Were you a part of that? And if not, this is something that you definitely want to take a look at. And $5.5 million went to women and minority trucking based businesses in 2019. Okay, so we're in 2020, you guys. This is a whole nother fiscal year, and we're at the beginning of the year. Now, if I haven't already told you, the government has an mandated obligation, right, to spend money with all the services that they buy with women and minority small business owners. Okay, a certain percentage has to go to you. If they don't, then they red flag, right? They lose this money. So they have to, every single year, they're looking for people. They're looking for small business owners to do business with. And if you're not in position, they don't know you exist, right? So you have to get yourself into formation, you guys. Now, not only, like I in particular, I like to talk to service-based business because I'm a service-based business, but products. If you sell products, you can get a contract with the government selling products. You guys, paper, pen, pencils. I talk about this all the time, but it is real, right? So I'm Carwana D. I'm a business growth strategist. I teach women and minority small business owners how to grow their business with government contracts. If you want to know more, you guys, go ahead and check me out at qualifyforgovernmentcontracts.com. Book a call. Let's get on the phone and see how I can help you put your business in place to get some of these trillions of dollars that's going to be spent with or without you every single year, you guys. All right. So thank you so much for watching. This video is a little bit longer because I wanted to give you guys some tools and some how-tos. This is my how-to video for today. All right. So you guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. And, let's get, in this business. Let's get this money. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.